What's up, guys? All right, Cody here from Rowdy's Garage. So, as promised, we're gonna do a little bit of video discussing some of the parts we have for the car. Everyone knows about the motor. We'll link that full boost feature here again if you haven't seen it. But everyone knows about the motor. Everyone knows what it's about. Knows we're doing a rotary. Knows it's gangster. So now we're going to talk about some of the other parts for the car. First on the list is this badass comp turbo. Now, this is their newest air-cooled version. So no oil, no coolant. It has a Zerk fitting. I'll spin it around so everyone can see a little bit. Zerk fitting right there. So before every use, we got to grease it. A little bit of maintenance on the turbo, but the cleanliness is there. It's got the aluminum center, stainless rear housing. Everything's polished out. All the custom anodizing on it. It's a really, really cool piece. Now, a lot of people were wondering why we went with this. The whole car is about pushing the limits. We feel that Comp, with this turbo and everything they're doing and everything they're about, they're really trying to push the limits. So we felt like it was a perfect match. They not only care about the quality, the look, the performance. We'll see what it does when we get on it, but on to the next. All right, guys, next on the list, we got a bunch of drivetrain goodies that are already here ready to rock. We'll start off right here. Grannis Racing built Ford 88. After discussing with him, discussing about the whole build, what we're trying to make, what we're trying to do with it, this was probably the most cost-effective but best solution we could come up with, where it would be relatively simple to fab in, keep the IRS, but still be able to handle most of the big power we're going to throw at it. When we're really up there, we'll see what we can get, see what we can do, see if it's really going to work the way we want. But for testing, tuning, starting out, making 1,000 horsepower, getting the car proven, this is the way to go. Over here on all these goodies, we got the Grannis Racing 1000F. Right here is just a nice adapter plate by QuickTime. Not sure if we're going to end up running it. We may go with the billet option that ProMaz has to keep along the build. We're going to see how far this engine sits back, if you can really see it or not. But this at least gets us going, gets the motor in the car, and starts allowing us to figure out. But this option from Grannis, it's pretty much the baddest H pattern on the planet. 1 through 4 face-plated gear set, all cryo-treated, carbon synchro. Everything you could possibly do to this thing to handle the big power is done. And not only is it done, but it's proven by him himself. If you don't know Joel, Grannis Racing, check out the Supra. Badman Supra, Orange Supra, it is insane. It's making well into the upper 1,000 horsepower range, and it's in the 6s on an H pattern. So you can't really get much better than that. So we know it's going to be plenty for our build. He's got us laced out with all the Tilton goodies, everything else, and then he's even doing a custom clutch that's in the works for us as well. So check out Joel over at Grannis Racing. Check out his page. Check out all the stuff he builds. On to the next. All right, guys. So you saw the turbo. You saw the turbo. You saw the trans. Alright, guys. Saw the motor, saw the turbo, saw all the drivetrain stuff. Next on the list, fuel tech. Alright, guys. So we have an entire fuel tech catalog to power this car. We got everything from the FT600, the FT Sparks. We got coils, EGT sensors, beacon holes. Everything under the sun to be controlled by Fuel Tech. We got all their harnesses, everything. They make great products all around. I'm super pleased with the quality And I'm going to be showing you a couple of my favorite parts that they've provided right here. And go first on the list of one of my favorite things that Fuel Tech offers is this, the FT600. Now, the really cool thing about all this, obviously, it's my digital display, my cluster, all that stuff. But the way Fuel Tech operates, they have everything, the entire ECU is built in. So, no additional wiring, no communicating with a cluster, no, everything is in one compact unit. The thing is built amazingly, looks good, it's all sealed. One of my favorite products by them. Another one of my favorite products from Fuel Tech is this guy right here, EGT8. Now, on a car like mine, the more sensors, the more data we can get coming in, the better. We're going to be running EGTs on all three runners, and then we're going to be putting additional ones in other areas to really make sure we have the full picture of what the car is doing. So when we're adding later down the road or moving stuff around or the ease of working, that's where this comes in. It's labeled 1 through 8. It's got 8 ports, 1 twist lock connector coming out of it, and then it's simple. We got an EGT here. Simply plug this guy right in, and boom, that's it. Tell the ECU which port we got. That shows me what runner, what everything else, and then we know exactly what everything's doing. And if we got to add more, move stuff around for whatever reason, we have endless opportunities, or 8 opportunities to do whatever we got to do, which is more than enough. So this is definitely another one that's on the list. All right, guys, that wraps up. Wraps.
Yo, MTV raps.
MTV wraps. We're just gonna leave this. We're gonna rock with it. Let them know that I don't know how to talk. So, all right, guys, that wraps up the whole parts overview of all the major components we have and all the sponsors we're working with. I want to give a shout out again, ProMaz and Billet Pro. They did a hell of a job on the motor. Fuel Tech, they're going to be the reason this thing comes together really quickly on the electronic side. Comp Turbo for hooking it up with such a fine unit. And then Granis Racing. They got the whole drivetrain taken care of. Super easy to work with, and he's a great guy as well. So I can't thank everyone enough. But that's it for this one. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Can't talk, still can't talk. I don't know what's going on. But smash the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. That's it.